Hello and welcome to another week of fixing the 80s bodging. This is an MGC. This is actually paid work, which is nice. So that's why I am doing this today and not the Saab, because I need some money to do the Saab. And I do like MGCs, they're lovely. So what I mean by 80s bodging is I started to scrape this side down just to see what we were dealing with. And oh look, we have a tacked on wing from another car that's also rotted out again already. Most likely just plonked on top of the old one. And yeah, that's the colour of the original. That is lovely. Lots of crispy sounds when you press it, which is good. So no, this car needs a full restoration. So new sills, new bits of floor, probably both rear wings. So all the usual sort of MGC stuff. Now this is a Downton tuned MGC, so a bit of a rarity. So I just seem to have a workshop full of slightly rare cars, which is nice. But for now, I'll just finish what I started, strip down this other door, because I got carried away with scraping, as you can see. And take the front valance off, and then get on with getting this paint off, see what we've got underneath. Probably not a lot. Let's do it. This is a classic one. So that's either rotted out and been shunted. So if we get... There we go. There's our lump of filler. Fiberglass actually. And there's our tinfoil. I mean, obviously this won't be happening again. Yeah, it's not good. Now I have seen this on an MG midget before, where someone's made two triangular bits of steel here, and basically just lobbed it full of filler. No welding, nothing, and the filler just held it all together. I mean, I suppose it looked alright, but that's all the praise we're giving it, because it's crap. And yet, on the plus side with that midget, they did still get this seam here, just like they've done here in fact. So yeah, that's nice. They've read the restoration handbook there. Let's get the rest of it out. Yeah, so looking at it in here, well, I've just removed a ton of filler out of this piece. It's going to be a similar story on this side. Now the owner has supplied a pair of brand new complete wings which end about here, where this lead loading joint is. Well, here's one of them over here for the other side. Oh no, yeah, it's this side. So we have got pretty much everything. So judging by the condition, yeah, everything else, I mean look, this is all pitted. I think the only good bit is this one panel here, which has an aerial hole in it, so that's not a good panel either. So it looks like it's going to be complete wing replacement on both sides, which is fine, we can do that. It's all work, but nothing we can't handle. Our lovely pink stuff. Oh, can't hold the camera and dig out for it at the same time, but I'm going to give it a bloody good go. I could use the tripod it's been on for ages, but hey, this is much more fun, more involved. Oh god. Oh fuck it, it's fucked now anyways. Oh. This is another quick how not to restore your car little tip. When you get a new wing or any new body panel, take off the factory paint first, because it doesn't stick. The actual paint, and it just comes off with your fingernail. I mean, that is pretty, it's what we call piss poor prep. I mean, it's yeah. Yeah, so when you get a new body panel, it usually comes in this black stuff just to stop it rusting. I think you can probably get away with just scuffing it, or getting the worst, or just so there's a key for the paint. But someone's just literally slathered the paint straight on top of that. They probably degreased it first, but it's still not enough because it's still quite a shiny surface underneath. No, remove the factory paint from new body panels, that's all I'm saying. Oh, and don't put filler in everywhere. On with. Whoopsie! I just got bored of filming, and then I got carried away. Which is a shame, because I would like to show you getting lead loading out and taking this wing off and doing all this, but at least it's practice for the other side, so I don't make a fool of myself. Which I'm not saying I did make a fool of myself on this side, but at least it'll be more fluid when I do the other side, and I will film the other side. So, one side at a time. So this wing's off. Outer sill and membrane is out. Coughing. We've got some bracing in to keep the structural intact, which is very nice. and I've decided to replace this whole section here with a new panel, because why not? Well, it's all completely buggered. I mean, yes, we've got some good metal around here, but then it's all gone there, it's all gone at the bottom there, so it's just take the whole lot off and put a new panel on, because then at least it'll be right, it'll be in the right order on this seam. I cut that bit out just because I couldn't be bothered to lean in the footwell and get in there, and it's all going to come out of this, so I just cut a little access hidey hole. But yes, now it's all out. It's a shame it's not on the ramp, because I'd like to show the underneath, which is pretty horrendous, but it's not on the ramp, so I can't. But that'll be for another video. But no, for now I'm returning to the Saab, which will be, I'm going to strip the paint off today. I'm trying to do as little welding as possible at the moment because of the whole lockdown thing. The last thing I want is getting a welding spark in my eye or having a grinder in my face, and then taking up a fair bit of the NHS's time, which isn't what we want at the moment. So, well, as you can see, the workshop's very clean now. It's fantastic. And I've also sorted out some storage areas, and yeah, replace this whole arch. But no, when I come to do this side, so I'll finish that side completely first, obviously, because it's all about keeping structure. I will film it from the very beginning. But that'll be another day.